Hi, I'm Meeka Sixth, also known as the Moroccan Angel. If this is our first encounter, I would like to say welcome to my channel. If you should find my content spiritually enlightening or informative, I would like to invite you to subscribe to my channel. And don't forget to press the like button. We're going to focus on the question, are you a real Christian? Now, the question itself implies that somehow your profession of faith is not true. There's a possibility that somewhere along the way, something was misunderstood, and that profession that you hold dear is somehow a deception. That your claim to be a Christian is false. Now, there may be some of you who don't really care. You don't really care if, someone's saying, hey, your soul may be in jeopardy. That what you're claiming is false. It's not true. Some of you may be okay with just pretending to be a biblical Christian. But for those who are seriously concerned and take their Christian profession seriously, then this video is for you. So what does that mean? A real Christian? Who determines what Christianity is? Now, we've seen across the board that there are many who have kind of put their own spin on what Christianity is. For example, the progressive Christian movement, which is pretty much just riding off the rails. One of the members of progressive Christianity, or one of the supporters of progressive Christianity, stated that it is seeking to reform the faith via insights of postmodernism. The ability to reform or manipulate the scriptures. Is that within everyone's right to do that? To manipulate the scriptures to what seems more appealing or comfortable to this modern age? Or is it only a select few, like, Christian leaders and things like that, because they hear directly from Jesus, so, they can say, oh, he changed his mind. Or this is the new Christianity. This is how it's rolling now. Who gets to do that? Who has the right to shape and mold Christianity according to their will? Well, the question is, who determined what Christianity is? In my opinion, those who manipulate the scriptures or put their own twist to it, I think it's a matter of arrogance for someone to presume such a right. So the question is, who is the one who ultimately determines or has already determined what a real Christian is? Is it not Jesus the Christ? Even the name itself confirms this fact, that a Christian is one who steadfastly follows or obeys the teachings of Jesus, the teachings and commands of Jesus, manifesting the qualities and spirit of Jesus. A literal defined Christian is not who manifests the spirit of Billy Graham or Benny Hinn or Oral Roberts. They don't manifest the spirit of T.D. Jakes or Paula White. This is not the literal definition of what a Christian is. No, it's literally one who manifests the genuine spirit of Jesus. The guy who walked 2,000 years ago, who professed to be the Son of God, who some believe is the God of Israel, that guy. A real Christian manifests the genuine spirit of Jesus. His literal spirit will manifest through that vessel. It's a spirit possession. This is what makes it real, because it's Jesus himself. In the book of John, chapter 14, verse 12, Jesus states, "Truly, truly, I say unto you, he that believeth on me, the works that I do shall he do also, and greater works than these." He didn't say the works that your pastor does is what will demonstrate his true indwelling presence. He said that a real Christian will do exactly what he did. And yet, you've conditioned and deceived yourself into believing that your pastor is a real Christian. You're believing your pastor is a real Christian manifesting the Spirit of Jesus in quarantine from COVID. The ones professing to be the Christian leaders and pastors were wearing masks and encouraging you to get the vaccine, and they themselves wore masks and got the vaccine and quarantined. When did Jesus do this? Where do you read that Jesus did this? Where's the example in Scripture that this is what the true Spirit of Jesus did? If Jesus' Spirit is within you, you will do exactly what he did. Now, these are not my words. I'm not creating my own Christianity or my own Christian religion. I tend to go by exactly what's written. I do believe that Jesus is the one who carries the sole authority on what Christianity is. If I were to construct a religion and called it, the Moroccan angels, I alone hold the authority to determine what that is. If Jesus said that real Christians do as he did, we have to look at the example of what he did within the Scriptures. Well, what did he do? What did Jesus do in the face of sickness and disease? And this will be reflected in the real Christian, because it's Jesus' actual spirit manifesting itself through that individual. So what did Jesus do? In Matthew chapter 15, verse 30, it states that great multitudes came unto him, having with them that were lame, blind, dumb, maimed, and many others, cast them down at Jesus' feet, and he healed them, all of them. He didn't say, wait a moment, let me get my mask. The Scripture says he healed them all. And yet, somehow you've convinced yourself that you're a real Christian in quarantine. Now we know through the Scriptures that a genuine professing Christian manifests the true Spirit of Jesus, because Jesus already defined Christianity. So what they do will align with the Scriptures or the historical accounts of not only what Jesus said, but his behavior and his actions. The moment you begin to adapt someone else's interpretation apart from what is literally written, is clearly contradicting what he stated, you're no longer steadfastly following Jesus' teachings, but you're following the teachings and commands of someone else. Or maybe you've decided to intermix it and follow some of Jesus' teachings and some of your pastor's teachings that are contradictory to what Jesus said, including your own opinion. But one thing is absolutely certain, and that is, you nor I can redefine what Christianity is. Christianity is what it is, and the only one who had the authority to define Christianity was Jesus, as is even the literal definition. One who follows the teachings of Jesus, the teachings and commands of Jesus. To alter it is no longer abiding by the facts. You have now branched into falsehood and deception of what true Christianity is. I'm the Moroccan angel. Remember, always do what is right. It matters.